Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to break down one of the most confusing and honestly painful moments you can go through after leaving a toxic relationship. It's that moment when they try to pull you back in. People call it hoovering, but it's so much more than an apology. It's a seriously sophisticated psychological move. So today, we're going to explain what it is, why it happens, and most importantly, how you can reclaim your freedom for good. Just picture this. You've done all the hard work, you've set the boundaries, you stopped reacting, and for the first time in forever, you can actually breathe. The world seems a little bit brighter. You are finally getting free. And that's when it happens. A message pops up. An email lands in your inbox. A tearful phone call. It's not angry, it's soft. It's filled with every single word you once begged to hear. And this right here is where you have to be so careful. Because your heart, which was just starting to mend, feels that old familiar pang of hope. You start to think, maybe this time it's different. But let's be crystal clear about the psychological truth here. This is not a change of heart. This is a calculated, last-ditch effort from a wounded ego. It is their final and most dangerous trick. So let's really get into the anatomy of this moment because it creates this brutal internal war, right? It's your head versus your heart. And understanding this dynamic is absolutely the first step to getting through it without getting pulled back in. And this is the battleground, right here on the screen. On one side, you have your reality, the undeniable, painful memories of the manipulation, the gaslighting that made you question everything, the constant draining disappointment. But on the other side, you have their message, and it's a perfect fantasy. All of a sudden, there are apologies, huge promises, and these declarations that they just can't live without you. The whole thing is designed to make you doubt what you know is real.
And if their tactic is working, this is exactly how you'll feel. You'll suddenly start to feel this bizarre wave of guilt for leaving. You'll wonder, was I too harsh? Did I make a mistake? That powerful pull to go back, to be the one who fixes things, the one who finally saves them. That, my friend, is the trap. Your doubt isn't a sign that you were wrong to leave. It's a sign that their manipulation is hitting its target.
Okay, to really truly get what's going on here, we have to look under the hood at the psychology. This isn't just about them missing you. This is about a panicked ego that's basically fighting for its life. It's a performance. And now we're going to take a look at the performer. So in Jungian psychology, what you're really dealing with is something called the persona. Think of it like a mask, right? An elaborate character they've built to get validation from the world. So that heartfelt apology you just got, it's not coming from their true self. It's coming from this panicked persona, this construct that is absolutely terrified of collapsing without your attention. And what's pulling the strings on that persona? It's an unconscious, automatic part of their mind called a complex. Now, this complex isn't capable of real remorse or looking inward. It's just a survival program. It's learned exactly what to say, exactly which buttons to push to get you back into the fold. It's running a script. It's not having an epiphany. So this is the most crucial part to understand. Their actions are driven by this profound inner emptiness, this psychic black hole that needs a constant external supply of emotional energy just to feel real. When you walked away, you didn't just end a relationship. You literally cut off its life support. This whole hoovering attempt is just a desperate scramble to plug back into their power source, which is you. All right, so now that we get the why, let's break down the how. Because this isn't random. Oh no, there is a playbook. And being able to spot these specific tactics as they're happening is your superpower to disarm them. So, what's in this playbook? First up, you've got the apology tour. This is where they start apologizing to your friends and your family, using them to create social pressure on you. Then, get ready for the love-bombing resurrection. You know, that same intense, over-the-top affection from the very beginning? They're selling you a fantasy so you'll forget the painful reality. Next, watch out for the future-faking promise, painting this gorgeous picture of the future. I'll go to therapy, we'll get that house. These are just hollow words. And finally, the classic victim play, where they make you out to be the bad guy so they can dump all their shame and guilt right onto you. This is the moment you have to flip the script in your own mind. This isn't about them testing your boundaries. This is about the universe testing your growth. This is the final exam. It's a chance to prove that you've truly learned your lessons and that you're ready to choose yourself once and for all. So, how do you pass this test? How do you win your freedom? It takes real courage. not by fighting them, but by turning inward and connecting with your own wisdom. So let's look at the counterplay.
But before you even think about replying, I want you to create an inner council. First, let the wounded part of you, the inner child that just wants love and hope, have its say. Really listen to its pain. Then bring in your logical mind to present the cold, hard facts, the broken promises, the pattern of pain, and finally, let your wise self, that part of you that holds all your hard-won wisdom, make the final decision. This way, you're responding from a place of wholeness, not just raw emotion.
Look, after they reach out, your head is going to be spinning. It's so important to do a psychological detox right away. Journal about it. Ask yourself, what part of me wanted to believe them? Then do a little ritual of release. Write down all their promises and apologies on a piece of paper and then burn it or tear it to shreds. It's a powerful way to symbolically reclaim your energy and declare out loud, I am no longer a participant in this drama.
This is how you build your fortress. For every single one of their tactics, you have a powerful antidote. For their apology tour, your antidote is silence. Your peace is the only currency that matters. For their love bombing, your antidote is reality. Remind yourself that real love is consistent kindness, not some big performance. For their future faking, your antidote is your own plan. And for their victim play, your antidote is emotional sovereignty. You do not have to carry their shame for them. Not anymore.
You know, resisting this one last trick isn't just about ending a cycle. It's so much bigger than that. It's about a profound personal transformation. It's where you finally get to turn the heavy lead of all that pain you went through into the pure gold of unshakable wisdom. By refusing to get pulled back into the drama, you are literally stepping into a new role in your own life story. You're no longer the wounded one who gets drawn back into old patterns. You become the conscious alchemist, someone who has learned how to transform their past into fuel for an incredible future. And here it is. This is the ultimate takeaway. The most profound victory isn't about finally getting them out of your life. The real freedom, the deep freedom, comes when you heal the part of you that was drawn to them in the first place. This is the moment you truly reclaim your psychological sovereignty and your emotional independence. You are no longer just a passenger on a ship that was headed for destruction. You've taken the helm. You are the captain of your own vessel now, and you're navigating with wisdom and with purpose. So, the only question left is, where will you choose to go next?